Hi guys, this is Ranjit, and in this video we'll have a look at the Moto Edge 20 Fusion and even the Moto Edge 20. And I have already opened this one. We'll come back to this later on, but first let me show you this one. I didn't unbox this one, so to give you an idea what comes inside. And I have to say now Motorola has done some really good work with this Edge series smartphones. I don't know the exact pricing guys, because I'm opening this up before the launch, but I've heard that the pricing will be very aggressive. This is the Edge 20 Fusion, and this is specifically for India. If you know, in the international market they launched the Edge 20 Lite that came with the Dimensity 720 SoC, but this comes with the Dimensity 800. And yes, this is a 5G phone. Here it is written, and no gimmicks of 5G band. In fact, this one actually has 13 bands of 5G. And I don't know the exact pricing. I'll add it in the description when I know. And comes in two variants, guys: 6 GB of RAM and 8 GB of RAM. Storage will be 128 GB, and it's UFS 2.0 storage. And as you can see, this is the handset itself, and again Motorola generally gives the case pre-attached, so that's what it is. And the big deal with this both the smartphones is that the main camera is 108 megapixel. In fact, it's a very logical camera setup on this one, but this one, if you look at it, it has that 108 megapixel. Then we have a 8 megapixel that's ultra wide, but it also has a macro, and then again we have that 2 megapixel for depth. So this is what it is, and this is the Fusion, the more affordable one. And big deal is that both these smartphones now come with an AMOLED screen. Yes, Motorola has finally embraced the AMOLED screen, and again, these are not very heavy. In fact, this Edge 20 is the lightest 5G smartphone and the slimmest 5G smartphone in India as of now. Some paperwork and stuff, I'll just keep that to the side. We have a USB cable. It's going to be USB Type-C to Type-C, as you can see. That's what we are getting. I'll just keep that also to the side. SIM ejector tool, and we are getting a 30-watt fast charger in the box. For both, it's a 30-watt fast charger, and I'm glad that Motorola started to give this 30-watt, because earlier, if you recall, they were hovering around 18 or 20-watt fast charger. So that's what we get in the box. So let's keep that to the side. Let me give you a physical overview of this one, over here, as you can see, we have a secondary noise cancellation microphone, and here we have the volume rocker. This is the power on off button come the fingerprint scanner. This is the new trend that we are seeing in the industry. The same thing here also. And back is that fiber thing, guys. This is not glass or something. Feels like plasticky, I would say. It feels a little bit more premium on this one, but yeah, it doesn't feel that very fingerprinty or something like earlier Moto. And again, this one also, though this is having a 5000 milliamp hour battery, it does not feel very heavy like earlier Moto phones. In fact, if I recall, this is 185 grams. And bottom is the speaker. It's a single speaker that we are having. Type-C port, 3.5 mm headphone jack we are getting, and here we have a Google Assistant key, and this will be your SIM tray. So it's a hybrid solution, guys, and we are also having a rubber gasket. Yes, I completely forgot. Both these smartphones are IP52, so they are like splash proof that you're getting, but no triple slot on the same. So this is what it is, and feels nice. Now let me quickly give you an overview. I'll just set this up, and we'll come back to this a little later. We'll have a look at the higher end. This is the Edge 20. This is I don't know the exact pricing again of this one also, guys. Both have AMOLED screen, but of course this is going to be the first smartphone in India that comes with the Snapdragon 778 SoC. That's based on 6 nanometer process. This is sort of the flagship as of now on the 7 series, and again, very fluid. Big deal with this one is that apart from the processor, this is also having that AMOLED screen, it's a beautiful screen, but this one is having 144 Hertz AMOLED screen, so very, very fast. I thought it would be 120, but 144 we are getting, and in fact the touch sampling is very, very high. If you go in the game mode, 576 or something like that. That's the highest I've seen on a smartphone. And apart from that, both these smartphones I like is that they have Wi-Fi 6 6E. Wi-Fi 6 we have seen in a lot of smartphones, but this is Wi-Fi 6E, that's Wi-Fi 6 enhanced. Generally that was reserved for very high-end smartphones. Glad to see both these smartphones have that. Both of them actually have even NFC and 4x4 MIMO and carrier aggregation. So in basics, Motorola this time did not skimp on stuff. I like that. And coming to this device, the physical aspect, I have to say, this one is very light to hold and very slim. This is supposed to be the slimmest 5G smartphone as of now in India. And in fact, in terms of 5G bands, this one, the Edge 20 has, if I recall, 11 bands of 5G. So both of these smartphones, in terms of 5G bands, you don't have to worry. Motorola is very fair in that, I would say. They just don't launch 5G smartphone with 2-3 bands of 5G like some brands do. So that way you don't have to worry. Let me give you a physical overview of this one. This definitely feels a lot premium. Back is not glass, guys, but gives a feeling of glass, but this is a fiber kind of material. And this one, I like that it's also resisting the fingerprints. Top, we have the secondary noise cancellation microphone. Here we have the, volume rocker. This is the fingerprint scanner, power button, and very responsive. As you can just tap and it unlocks. And here bottom again, speaker again. This one is also having a single speaker, no stereo speakers even on this one. Main microphone, Type-C port, and this is your SIM tray on this one. This comes in only one variant, guys, as far as I know. 8 GB of RAM. And again, it's a dual SIM, guys. No micro SD card on this one. So again, this one is also IP52 because it has that rubber gasket, and this is the Moto display, standard stuff that we have seen. And here we have again an extra key, that's Google Assistant. Back, if I move, we have a triple camera setup, but I'm happy to say that Motorola didn't play gimmicks on this one. All the three cameras are very functional. The main camera is that 108 megapixel that we have on this one. Then we have a 16 megapixel, that's ultra wide, but it can also do macro. And the last one is actually 8 megapixel. This is a proper 3x telephoto zoom, but also has optical image stabilization. So I like that all the three cameras are very functional on this one. And front facing camera, it's 32 megapixel. Even on this Fusion 1, which is more affordable, we have that. So I like it. And again, both these smartphones, that clean Android experience, this is the stock. I didn't install anything, guys, as you can see, apart from some Motorola specific apps, nothing extra that is installed. And apart from that, also both these smartphones also has that protection of that Think Shield that is introduced by Motorola a couple of months ago. So in that way also you're secure if you're that work from home, whatever. So that way it's nice. So we have that. And as I've told you, NFC is also there on this one. And again, quite a few of you were asking about updates on these new Motorola Edge series smartphones, and I checked with Motorola India, and they clearly said that again, both these smartphones are coming with Android 11, and they said that both these smartphones will be getting 2 years of guaranteed Android updates. That means Android 12 and even Android 13 you'll be getting on these smartphones. So this specifically looks very premium, and many of the flaws that I had with earlier Motorola phones, that they were bulky, no AMOLED screen or anything like that. So guys, I've set up this Moto Edge 20 Fusion, and let's have a look. And I have to say, guys, this is the elder brother, you could say. I love what they have done with the screen on this one. It's a good quality AMOLED screen. Just notice the black levels and everything on this one, guys. And this is 90 hertz, unlike 144 on this one, but the quality of the screen is really good. And this is also a 10-bit panel and supports HDR10, and in fact both of them are actually DC-IP rated. That means color accuracy is very good. So I'm really happy that Motorola took their time to put AMOLED screens, but they didn't skimp on it. They have put a very good quality screen even on this Fusion. As you can see, jet black, it looks really nice and it pops. And of course this one also has HDR. And guys, here are the specs for the Fusion for your reference at this side, so you can have a look at it. Again, the fingerprint scanner is here, and you just tap in. You don't have to press also. For shutting it off the screen, you have to press, but if you just place your finger, it unlocks. And as you can see, the unlocking is very fast. Again, that beauty of Motorola phones, no bloatware or anything. There is some stuff like Facebook, etc. that is there, but apart from that, Facebook also you can uninstall. But apart from that, Motorola specific apps, no bloatware or ads or anything that you are getting on this. So that clean experience that you are having on this one. And This watch also has ready for PC, the new feature, but this is wired, unlike that's wireless on this Moto Edge 20. And to give you an idea about the ready for, this is a Windows PC, and you have this ready for assistant. It's a free software, and here this is the Edge. It works wirelessly. Also, you just go over here and just click this ready for, and you'll see this QR code, and it detected it, and now it's remotely connected. And it's connected now, and it works in 2 modes. I'll just put this aside, and now you can access your entire phone from here. For example, as you can see, your notifications and stuff are over here. You can dismiss it. All your apps, as you can see, are over here, so you can run your apps and all these things. For example, I can open the Chrome browser here, do my stuff. So this works like a big desktop computer kind of a feel you are getting, but it is being used from your phone and all these things. I can minimize it, I can close this and all these things. You can do that, as you can see here. So your complete smartphone is over here, and you can move stuff, control it like this. Apart from this, you can do a lot. I won't get into it. This video has already become very long, and I'll just disconnect it. You can also do one more thing. You can use this mirror mode, and now if you do that, now it has changed. Now what is happening? This is good for presentation. Now whatever you do on your phone is mirrored over there, as you can see, whatever I do, and this is great for presentations and stuff. So these are some of the things that you can do with ready for. And again, guys, this is not only for PCs. If you have a smart TV, you can also do that. I won't get into details because this video will become very long, and I feel the Fusion is going to be a very good smartphone if they can price it around 21 or 22,000, and should compete very well with the Nord C, the OnePlus Nord C. I feel this might be better, and also the Samsung A52 that we had. So again, in comparison, I would say I'll compare it with those 2 handsets. So initial impressions, very good, I would say, and I feel Motorola has finally done a great job. They have listened to consumers and now finally brought an AMOLED screen, and the phone is also not that thick and heavy. And again, this one also has a 108 megapixel camera. Even from the back, as you can see, it looks really nice. The cameras are very functional. I'll show you sample shots, and I feel this would be priced somewhere, in my estimate, guys, around 30,000. Should be slightly lower than 30,000. If they can do that, it will be a great thing. And I feel at that price point, it is a very good alternative to smartphones like the OnePlus Nord 2, because again, we know that now OnePlus, because of the color OS, is not that almost close to Oxygen OS, but here we are getting that pure Android experience. Quick samples with the Edge 20. These were taken in the normal mode, and now here I enabled the portrait bokeh mode, and as you can see, you get that slight background blur. And these were taken at night, dull lighting, and here I felt it did actually a decent job. This was taken in kitchen, artificial lighting, and this was that wide angle lens. Outdoors, very low lighting, and here I switched on the night mode. It did make quite a bit of a difference. This was also taken in the night mode. It also has zoom, so this was 1x zoom, this is that 3x zoom, optical zoom, and this was 10x digital zoom. One more idea about zoom, regular, this was that 3x optical zoom, and this was 10x, and here I went up to 30 doesn't make sense, so restrict up to 10 or 12x. Front-facing camera samples taken in artificial lighting, and these were taken in the morning, and this was with the portrait bokeh mode. So guys, that's it for now for the unboxing and first look at this Edge 20 Fusion and the Moto Edge 20. So what do you guys think of these smartphones? I am actually really impressed. Let's see how Motorola prices these smartphones. Again, I'll add the pricing info in the description, so check that out. But initial impressions, I would say, actually look really good. And this time, I would say, Motorola has come out with the overall decent package. The AMOLED screen that they have put is really good. The phones are not bulky. In fact, I'm still amazed how light this actually feels. And also in 5G, you don't have to worry. Motorola in 5G does not skimp on band. This one actually has 13 bands of 5G. This has 11 bands of 5G. So what do you guys think about these new Motorola phones? Do let me know in the comment section below. Again, guys, if you're still not subscribed to the YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care, guys.